Hi there, this is Solitary Ronin from Solitary Ronin Films, and welcome to part 17 of my Claude Chabrol season. And today we're just kind of a quick chat about his 1987 film Masks, starring Phillipe Noiret and Anne Brochet, as well as Robin Ranucci and Bernadette Lafont. This is another light, breezy, full of fun film by Chabrol with lots of lovely dark undertones. The title pretty much tells it all. It's about the facade that we give to the outside world, which hides our true self. It's the story of a game show host played by Phillipe Noiret, which is a very strange show with pensioner couples singing songs and dancing with the chance of winning round the world cruises and things like that. It seems very tacky and very false, for obvious reasons. And it's about a writer, Roland Wolfe, played by Robin Ranucci, who is to write a book on Phillipe Noiret's character, an autobiography, a biography. So he goes to his country house where he meets his extended family and employees. Also with Chabrol, you have common themes of family, of things not appearing as they seem to be, of loyalty and betrayal, of possible murder and malfeasance going on. But it's still done in a very airy and breezy fashion. Noiret steals the show. He's got a wonderful last scene as he essentially speaks directly to us through the television camera. So he has a couple of employees, the driver who is also the chef, his secretary who's also his maid. People have different hats and different identities. He also has a masseuse, played by Bernadette Lafont, who is very good in the film, who does tarot card readings and such. And he also has a somewhat strange stepdaughter, Catherine, who's played by Anne Brochet, who wears dark glasses and has had a trauma. He essentially became her godfather after her parents died when she was 5, and he doesn't want doctors to see her. He is kind of medicating her with the help of Colette, who's the maid slash secretary. So it's pretty much they don't want anything to do with doctors or anybody interfering. We find out that the writer is perhaps not there only for doing a book. He wants to know about this character Madeline, who was friends with Catherine, who they then had a falling out and she left and essentially has disappeared. And everybody in the house kind of skirts around the subject, so you automatically know there's something fishy going on. You know, the writer might not actually be completely who he claims to be. As he kind of digs deeper around the house and snoops about the house, he finds out details and secrets. Again, I'm not going to get into spoilers. You're just going to have to watch it anyway. But as with Chabrol, as if you've watched any of the videos or you've seen any of his films, you kind of know appearances aren't always what they seem. People tend to have a certain veneer, and then under that veneer there's all manner of dark things going on, which is obviously fairly relevant in the milieu that this film is about, as far as a TV quiz show host. Obviously this was made in 1987, but obviously since then we've learned plenty of dark secrets about seemingly innocent and seemingly jovial television personalities or film stars or people in the public eye in general, when their skeletons are dragged from the closet or the closet accidentally falls open and all the skeletons fall out. Fact is usually a lot stranger than fiction. So I don't know, perhaps at the time, you know, this would perhaps be kind of a bit of a revelation of a TV host actually not being as nice as he appears to be, or whereas now it's fairly standard. I don't think we pretty much trust any television presenters. I think we all know that they're probably not as bright and breezy and cheery as they appear to be on our screens. Again, there's not a lot more to say about the film. Again, I'm not going to go into spoilers, but there's obviously revelations. People find out the truth and how they react to that, and how people that don't want the truth discovered react to that or respond to that. The two kind of comic characters that have been in Chabrol films since about the third one, they even turn up later in the film as employees at a scrapyard, which becomes an important place near the end of the film. Again, if you'd watched Inspector Laverdine, the film before this, there's a whole thing about somebody who paints eyeballs, and there's a whole eyeball collection. Well, in this one there's a bunch of false heads. Again, masks and showing who we really are and not showing who we really are underneath. Again, this film doesn't have the answer to the meaning of life in it, but it's just really enjoyable, and it will put a smile on your face. Again, with most Chabrol films, it's kind of a slow burn, but then the last half hour it's just a blast. And again, Noiret gets the big final speech on the set of his show, where he's literally talking to us through the camera. And again, it's full of a lot of Chabrol's kind of trademark sly sense of humour, and it's just a wonderful little film. This is in one of Artificialized DVD collections of Chabrol's work. There's 2 editions with 3 films in each of his more modern films. If you can pick it up. I'm not sure how easy it is to pick up nowadays. This just has a theatrical trailer as the extra, but it's a fairly basic release. Again, there's not that many Chabrols on Blu-ray, as I say, just about every episode of this series. But this is film number 17. This series, it's a really fun one. And Phillipe Noiret just has a great performance in it. So please let me know in the comments below whether you've seen Masks and what you thought of it. And hopefully you'll join me for part 18 of the Chabrol season. We're getting up to the late 80s. So this is Solitude Ronin, saying thank you very much for watching. Appreciate the support. And hopefully we'll see you again. Farewell.